All right, brothers and sisters, this is Talib Karim Muhammad. We have finally gotten over 3,000 signatures from people who believe in our message that we need to invest in our young people, in their summer jobs, in their after-school programs, in their fathers being in their lives, in STEM mentors, in vocational skills, plumbing, HVAC, painting, carpentry, electric work, in farming, in culinary skills, in hospitality skills. And that finally, if young people make mistakes, we have to invest in holding them accountable. Brady Flowers II was shot and killed now almost 13 weeks ago. I spoke to the commander of 2D tonight and asked him when there was going to be an arrest, and he said hopefully soon. We need to have the boys who are responsible for pistol whipping him, shooting him, and then stealing his money need to be held accountable, and they should not have been allowed to go back to school the next day, as we understand happened. And the principal who allowed them to go back to school should not have been given a promotion to become the deputy to the superintendent of schools. This is ridiculous. We have to stop rewarding failure. And I'm also here because some misguided brother or sister, but most likely brother, tore down our sign earlier tonight. You know, as I had a conversation with one person who was in this masjid, called himself Muslim, but he told me that he wouldn't even sign my petition. Wouldn't sign my petition because he said, well, you know, it's a foregone conclusion who's going to be the next mayor. And I had to remind him, first of all, that I'm running for mayor to enjoin what is right and to stand up against what is wrong. And the people who are running against me, the Democratic candidate who calls herself a socialist, is a sellout. She sold out our youth. She sold out our values. She hasn't even bothered to visit your community except when I decided to run. She hadn't even bothered before that time to even acknowledge you. That should basically give you the understanding you are only of value because I invested my time to actually make your community a priority. And yet this brother said that he didn't want to even sign our petition, let alone vote for us. And I want to remind you that 500,000 people did not vote for her, who could have, but they did not. And I believe that based upon the signatures that we've collected from people of all religion, all race, all wards, that our message about saving our young people, this is the winning message, that people don't want to see that. They don't want to see our young people basically squandered and have their lives wasted as they are currently being done. People want to see young people prepared for success in this life and the next life, quite frankly. They want to see morality. They want to see people who are fearless, who are willing to enjoy what is right and stand up against the wrong. This is what we as Muslims believe. And people in DC support that message. And that's the reason why we have over 3,000 signatures collected today. Not that brothers, but 3,000 other people. And so this is the reason why I'm here as we get ready to close out this phase of the campaign and take it to the next phase where we raise $2 million and mobilize at least 200 volunteers. If we accomplish that, we can become the next mayor of Washington, D.C., saving our young people, supporting our seniors, and empowering our small businesses. This is what it's all about, and this is what I pray for success in doing. I pray that Allah chooses us to accomplish His will, and I encourage you to join me tomorrow where we plan a whole series of events starting in the morning at the DMV on Rhode Island Avenue at 8 o'clock a.m. and an ending at the Department or the Board of Elections. We're going to be meeting out there starting at 4 o'clock. So you still want to turn in your signatures, you can do that 4 o'clock or meet me at the DMV. We're going to have a rally, and we encourage all of our voters and all of our supporters to come in and join with us. This is Talib Karim Muhammad. This is our sign. And this is a sign of a change in DC, protected by the Almighty at His house. Assalamu alaikum.